The hate army troll doing hate army shit.
Hate Army, that guy doing Hate Army shit.
Your name is Hate Army? Saying Hate Army shit. Good vibes to the Hate Army.
Shout out for hate.
I do want to just say this up front to get it out of the way. As you can see, again, during my day off, we dipped significantly in memberships, all right? So what's happened is over the last month and a half to 2 months, I was playing incredibly lengthy RPGs or Street Fighter 6. And originally there was a surge in support whenever I started one of these new games or for Street Fighter 6. Primarily what I've seen for Street Fighter 6 is a lot of tips, which I'm happy with. That is great levels of support. But what's happened is everything else has kind of been left behind. Super chats, memberships, gifted memberships, which used to be a staple part of the channel, kind of have completely dried up in the last month when I was either playing insanely long RPG playthroughs that people weren't that interested in, or Street Fighter 6. But again, I'm not saying that we had bad support. I'm saying it went to one direction. You see what I'm saying? Now, in the last week, we had a bunch of people who actually supported these streams with gifted memberships. And we skyrocketed up because we were low 400s and we went all the way past 500 again. And now I went on break, I come back, and here we are again at 469. So again, I don't want you guys to freak out. It's not the end of the world. I am getting good levels of support on my streams. It's just that it kind of all went to tips, and usually we would have that more buy-in with memberships or with super chats. And that has definitely declined in the last month to 2 months because of the nature of the games that have come out. Let's be honest, taking a look at the rest of this month, there's 2 games coming out. One's Exo Primal, which I don't think anyone wants to see me play, and the other one's Pikmin 4, which a very small group of people want to see me play. Outside of that, it's basically whatever we choose to do amongst ourselves because there's nothing else going on. Next month is even worse. August is one of the deadest months ever in gaming history for games that I'm interested in playing. The good news is next month is my anniversary celebration, where we're going to be doing all kinds of fun throwback retro stuff to celebrate my 15 years as a content creator. Likely that's going to get people excited to come out and support in various ways. But as of now, I mean, I'm going to continue to play Street Fighter 6 a lot. Now we're doing different game modes, which is good. It's not just ranked play. Now we've got World Tour mode. That's a chill stream for everyone. Now we've got player lobbies, which is fun because they're interactive and getting people involved for the first time in years in my content hands-on, right? And yes, there will be a new playthrough this Saturday night with Amnesia the Bunker, which we'll talk about, as well as continuing on with Final Fantasy 16. So it's not that there's not variety, but let's be honest, is any of that like, oh my god, AAA mainstream jaw-dropping variety that's going to bring viewers to the streams? No, it's going to be a more chill summertime vibe around here where we're all relaxing and having a good time together. But it's not going to be anything crazy until September. When September hits, you got Starfield, and then you've got like literal non-stop releases like Mortal Kombat 1 and other stuff coming out. And we're going to be very, very excited and busy. Once that comes, you know, all the new stuff, that's when we're going to see that reinvigoration of attention, right? So, all I can say is... By the way, I'm going to get rid of this guy right now because I have enough of him. All I can say is, you know, let's have a good time together this summer, but understand that I can only play what's available. It is going to be a deader time for new releases. If you like the content on this channel, if you like the fact that now finally after a month of it being the same 3 games and Street Fighter, now we finished 2 of those games. This week you'll see a new game in the rotation, you'll see variety in the kind of content I'm putting out instead of it all being the ranked gameplay. I hope that you would support the channel in some way. Now, however you want to support is absolutely positively appreciated, alright? But, right now, one way that could really help the channel would be memberships. Either becoming a member yourself or gifting a membership to the community. Every day when I play Street Fighter, we have around 400 people on the streams. That's a lot of people sitting there that definitely would take advantage of a gifted membership and be appreciative of it, alright? So I'm just throwing the idea out there. I'm not saying anything that you have to do anything. No one has to contribute at all to these streams. Just come and chill with me. Enjoy the summer. But if you like the content, you want to see it continue, this is how I make my living, alright? It's not that this is my hobby. I don't make ad revenue or much ad revenue on my videos on YouTube. It's mostly crowdfunding contributions during the streams. And yeah, I've taken a hit in the last month seeing that big decline in both memberships and super chats because we were focused on these certain games. It would be great to see, you know, some support in that regard if you could. All right. The reason I'm doing this up front, I want to get this out of the way. I don't want to bring it up. I just want to talk about it now, and then we can talk about everything else we want to talk about. Okay. Cool. So I said it up front. Thank you very much. And let's continue. All right? All right. But then on the late stream on Wednesday, we did something unique, different, and interesting. Our first ever, and I say our because it definitely was our. It wasn't just me. It was our first ever viewer lobby in Street Fighter 6. And what that meant is that I set up a lobby with a password attached to it. I posted it up so you could see it on the stream. And then I guess you guys would find it and would join based on the password. Again, I don't know how it works because I couldn't name the lobby. It wasn't like I could say, hey, it's DSP's viewer lobby. You couldn't do that. So I don't know if you found it by my name, DSP Gaming. I don't know if you found it by the password. I don't know how it works. In fact, for those of you who were here, it would be great if you could help me out to understand how it works because I don't get it. By the way, I'm going to say this right now.
Everyone shut up about someone being banned in the chat.
That's not what we're here for. I'm trying to talk and learn to interact with you guys about stuff this week. And, oh, someone got banned. Did you hear he got banned? Oh, he's banned. He's banned.
Shut the fuck up.
No one cares. I really don't. I'm here to have feedback with my audience, something constructive, learning about making new events and streams. Oh, you got banned? You hear you got banned? What are you, 4 years old? Shut up. I'm here to have a party, not to dick around with immature idiots. All right? Gee, like people act like they're 4 years old on my fucking streams. Like, shut the fuck up. Did you hear about him? Did you hear he got detention? You hear he's in detention right now? He's in detention. Shut up. Okay. Now, as I was saying, on Wednesday night, I was doing a fun player lobby with all of my viewers. But I don't know how the viewers join. And because I didn't understand the method by which the viewers join, all right, goodbye. I'm not fucking around. I'm getting rid of everyone who's doing this right now. So I'm done with this shit. Here we go. Goodbye. Goodbye. Who's next? Goodbye. Like, people don't listen. They think they just fucking do whatever they want. I'm here to have a serious show, not to have a bunch of fucking idiots. So say goodbye to 3 of you. Who's next? Got to sit here and listen to a bunch of fucking idiots to derail my streams. No, not on my day back, fuckers. You picked the wrong day. Here's another one. Goodbye. Okay. So, there, I took out 5. Any more? Anyone else want to waste their fucking time and mine? Or can we continue now and actually have a fun show? Seriously. Because I had enough. Every time, it's like a little, it's like, as you notice, I didn't mention it at all. There was someone in chat, I had banned them, I'm just continuing on my show. Literally, all the people in chat, he's banned, is he banned, did he get banned? What the fuck is your problem? It's none of your business anyway. Shut the fuck up. Okay. Now, what I'd like to know is for those of you who were here or know about this system, how can you figure out how to have people join the lobby? Because I don't know how it works. How are these lobbies found is my question to you. I really don't know. I wish I knew, because there were people who were trying to find it and they were like, I can't find it. How do I do it? And I was like, I don't know what to tell you because I don't understand the process. I've never joined someone's lobby before in Street Fighter 6. So can anyone explain to me how it works? Like, I've set up the lobby. It was public lobby, but password protected. Okay? But I don't know if the room has a name. I don't know if you search by the code. I have absolutely no idea. So Anto Camaro says you can search by a person's name or the room number. But, you mean the number you set up is the password, because there is no room number attached to the room. It just says, like, DSP Gaming, and then whatever the number is, right? You search for your username and your passcode. So someone would have to search for DSP Gaming and the passcode associated with that room, which is on the stream. So what would happen? It would just come up. Now, what happens if you try to join it and it's full? Would it say, sorry, the room is full? Or would it just not show up? Because a lot of people were saying they were searching for the room and the room wasn't coming up. And that I don't understand. Like, I don't know how that works. Does anyone know? Because I'm just trying to get all the factual data together. So when we do this again later in the week, everyone will understand the process and we'll be able to do it smoothly. Okay? Anzo Kamaru says it would say it's full, then you got to keep spamming and trying to get in. Jade said it didn't show up. See, Jade was searching and said it never showed up. Charles says the room was at capacity the entire night. Definitely one of the limitations is the rooms can only be 16 players. Inar says the room will show up. Trying to enter requires you to input the passcode. And then if you put it in, it'll say if it's full or not. Mr. Puzzle says he did find the room, but he wasn't able to get in. He tried about 10 times. Every time I told him it was full. So step one is you search for the room by name. Then once you find the room, then you put in the passcode to join it. Okay. So there you go. Next time when we do this, it's going to be DSP Gaming. That's my account, right? So you have to find DSP Gaming first. That's step one before the passcode will work. Gotcha. And maybe that's what the confusion was. People were searching by passcode and couldn't find it because that's not what it's by. It's by the name first. That is exactly the information we needed. Thank you. All right. So, how did it go down? How did it work when we did this on Wednesday night? First of all, it was a success. We had tons of people who wanted to do this. Of course, you had trolls, which you're always going to have, and it's fine. But the good news is the trolls are controllable. You can kick them. And once you kick them, there's so many other people trying to get in, they get right in, and therefore the trolls aren't hogging spots. You can kick them out, and other people who want to play get in, which is nice. Now, what I didn't understand was the way that it works. So the way these lobbies work is there's 4 slots. All right, those slots are active matches. You know, this person versus this person. So what you do is you queue up for a slot and you have to select your character first. Just like when you're doing online play, you go to battle settings, you select the character you want to use, and you go into one of these slots. So then someone else can join, you're both ready up, and you play each other. Now, I set it up for best 2 out of 3, which is perfect because it's good you get a set rather than just a single match. I thought a set was way more appropriate. So after the set is over, now the loser leaves and the next person comes in. From what people were telling me, the way it works is it's a queue system. So it's kind of like an arcade cabinet. 2 people are playing, someone put their quarter up, I'm next. Now whoever loses gets off the cabinet, that person who had their quarter up steps up and plays next against the person who won. So it's an ongoing system. It's not like, oh, the match is over, both people get kicked out, now you start up a new set. No, winner stays, loser leaves, and next person steps up. The only problem I saw with this process, you can't change your characters. So let's say I'm playing with Lily, and I play against someone, I win. The next person steps up, oh, I want to play with Zangief now. You can't. You have to quit out of that match, change your battle settings, and join a whole new match in order to do that. That's dumb. I think that the game should allow you to change your characters on the fly like that. It used to be like that in old fighting games, and apparently they changed it with Street Fighter V, and that has been retained here with the online play of Street Fighter VI. I don't really like that. I do feel like because the bottom line is when I'm doing these matches with viewers, I want to do variety. The whole purpose of me doing these viewer matches is twofold. Number one, I want to have some interaction and fun with you guys. This is a way for me to give back and actually play with the people who watch and support my content, right? It's neat to be able to play against the person you're watching on a stream, right? And I know that. And the thing is, I would have loved doing this in other fighting games, but the ones I played didn't have a good online system. Now this one does. So that's a good thing, and it's something that I'd like to start doing regularly to give back to the viewers and have this fun interaction. But number 2, and this is something that I think a lot of people didn't get, but let's fully flesh this out now. When you're doing just a casual play lobby like this is not a tournament, this is not ranked play. You're just messing around to try to learn and get experience with characters who normally maybe you wouldn't be trying so hard with. For example, I played a lot of Ryu, and my Ryu wasn't very good. My Ryu, when I tried him in ranked, got spanked, right? But I actually played with Ryu, and I got some good gameplay in, and I actually enjoyed it because I felt like I leveled up a little bit. I learned a little bit about matchups, but there was no super-duper try-hard mentality. Instead, it was more casualized. You were allowed to learn a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? I tried Dalsim a couple times, and I was like, you know, Dalsim, I like the character. I really do, but I'm not good with him. When I play him, I lose a lot in ranked. But having the fact that I could play against viewers, I won and I lost some, right? There were some matches I won, some matches I lost, but at least I got to play with the character and I felt like I got a little bit more experience under my belt. So that's the whole point. When you do a viewer lobby, here's the mentality you should have. It's like a community get-together. It's like a family get-together. We're going to someone's big backyard to have an exhibition wiffle ball game. We're going to have fun. This isn't the big leagues. We're not going out there with the intention of, you know, playing a super hardcore and that we're going to freaking be dominating everything. And it's like, you know, this is not professional. This is us messing around, having a good time. Now's the opportunity to maybe pick a character or two you're not so familiar with and learn a little bit. Just mess around. That's what it's supposed to be about, these casual, fun lobbies with viewers at a community night, a chill party-like atmosphere, correct? All right. Now, I want to give you an example of how someone can spoil that fun. Imagine you're going to a birthday party of a family member. And so you go, and they're going to have a backyard wiffle ball game because they got a big backyard, right? So it's like 20 people show up to play wiffle ball, but one person shows up in full MLB garb, gloves, helmet, cleats, pads, everything as if they're a professional player, all right? And it's their time up to bat. Everyone else is having a good time. We're laughing. We're having some drinks, having some food, cooking out, playing some games, tossing the ball around, having a good time. So it's all about, right? This guy gets up to bat. It's his turn. First up at bat. First time he's even getting up to bat for the day. They pitch it. The guy swings and hits the fucking wiffle ball so hard because he's such a tryhard taking shit so seriously. He cracks the thing into the trees a mile behind the house. So now the wiffle ball is lost. We can't play the game. Game's over. Gee, thanks, you try-hard asshole. That's really great of you that you had to do that and ruin it for everyone else who was just trying to have a good time. Right? This has happened many times before in my life where someone takes something so goddamn seriously. And I just don't understand that mentality. I don't. It would have been one thing if we're like, guys, this is like my 10th viewer lobby. And tonight, this is the challenge of a lifetime. Because tonight, I want everyone who joins the lobby to pick their mains. I want to see your diamond, your master, everything master level. I want you to go hardcore. And we're going to really try hard to dominate tonight and see who can hang, right? Whether it's me or someone else. That's the objective tonight. That was not what we were doing. This was the first ever opportunity to play with my community. It's supposed to be a fun, casual atmosphere. Why do you think I'm picking characters like Chun-Li, who I had no clue how to play with, like Dalsim? You know, I picked Honda. I picked Honda once ever, right? So I don't even know what I'm doing. That's the point of these lobbies, to just have some fun. It gives the viewer an opportunity to maybe even beat me because I'm not really playing anyone I'm good with. Now, did I play Blanca? I did. Maybe 2 or 3 times. One time I was locked in because people kept queuing up to play me. So I played like 3 or 4 matches in a row and I was like, enough Blanca. Yeah, I want to go back to more casual characters so that way people have a better chance, right? That's what it's supposed to be all about, okay? But then you get people who go in there and they really were tryhards. And you know, one of them, this fucking master level loot. And I'm looking at him like, master level loot. Let's think about that. Do you know how much time you have to invest? All right. To get to that level. A ton. I mean, I have a 3-star Diamond Blanca, and I've played hundreds of matches with my Blanca. So this is a guy who probably has played with Luke the entire month. All right. He goes in there, and he wants to play only with his Master Luke. Now, he sees that I'm not using my main characters, but he insists on not switching characters, wants to use his Master Luke. So I wasn't paying attention because I'm not paying any attention to what's going on. I'm just picking random characters. So I had my Dalsim. I think I had already played him once or twice. This is like a 3rd match in a row. And I joined, and here's the guy. But, mix up. Oh, high, low. Oh, combo. Dash cancel. Oh, in the corner. Knock you out. Oh. Like, literally, I can't press a button. I don't know how to play Dalsim. I'm just learning. I'm messing around. I'm very bad with Dalsim. This guy fucking knows that. If he's a viewer and fan of mine, he knows I've not used Dalsim. The ranking's right there. I think it's like 2-star platinum. It's pathetic. He knows my Dalsim sucks. But he has to fucking do as much as he possibly can to show off. And at one point, I was like, you know what? Fine. I just took my hands off the joystick. And literally, the guy didn't let up. He just kept attacking. He never took a quarter of a second to step back once and look and say, oh, is he even playing? No. He was so into his own ass, up his own fucking big head, that he believed that, oh, he's still playing. I'm dominating him. I'm not even playing. I was like, I just want the match over so we can go back to having fun with everyone again. So here's someone who totally doesn't understand the idea of a community night in a game. Again, there will likely, if this continues to work, and it continues to prosper, and people like this event, and we're doing it a lot, then maybe we could have, okay, tonight, everyone, we're going to have an actual try your hardest night. Everyone bring your best, all right? Don't mess around. We're not doing casual play. Let's actually try our best to
dominate each other.
and see, you know, all right, that sounds a little weird. Let's try our best to dominate the matches and see how we do against each other in our highest capacity. That was not the point nor the spirit of the night. So someone coming in there ruining it for everyone, yeah, it was stupid. It was a really waste of time. Like, anyone else could have played and had a lot more fun than this guy who probably got his rocks off because he dominated the match with a character I didn't even know how to use, you know? And I'm not saying don't bring your best, but understand that that's not the point of doing the first ever fucking Street Fighter community night. I mean, that's idiotic, okay? So, of course, some people are disagreeing, and you can disagree, but you have to understand it was my stream, my night, and I have the right to react how I want, you know? When I saw it, what happened was after that, I was like, all right, I guess what's going to happen is if I'm going to play these people who are playing their mains, I have to pick my Blanca. So if you didn't notice, there was like a Minot who was like a 3-star diamond Minot. So I picked my Blanca against her, and then it was a good match. It was like he won, I won, and then the last match, I can't even remember who won, but it was close and it was fun because it was at an equal level. As opposed to, oh, I'm literally just trying a character for the first time and fucking getting slapped around because this guy's an asshole picking his master. I mean, there was literally no excuse for it besides he wanted to show off on my stream. It's an asshole, okay? So, yeah, it's stupid and people should know better. And, you know, I'm sorry, you know, I'm not a super tryhard. I'm not. I told you guys my mentality going into Street Fighter 6 was not, I'm going to be a pro-level player. I'm going to be trying to dominate every moment. I'm going to be picking a variety of characters, trying to learn and have fun, put out variety content for my audience first. Then I will try to actually get better with certain characters, all right? So, it's pretty sad that people have to take every single moment so ultra seriously in their life, and oh, so here's a streamer, and I could join his stream and just beat the shit out of his character that he doesn't know how to play with my master level. Let me do it. Yeah, well, we'll see how it works when you come back to the fucking community night and see how welcome you are, because we know your name now. So, it's that simple. I'm not putting up with bullshit anymore. You want to come and you want to try to ruin it for everyone, you're not going to be welcome, all right? So, yeah, we'll see what happens moving forward, because we're going to do this, like I said, at least a couple times a week, or at least this week we'll do it at least once. I don't know if we're going to do it a couple times this week, but we'll do it at least once, all right? But now I know how it works. So you got to search for DSP Gaming first, then you got to join with the private lobby number. You're not searching for the number. If you search for the number, you won't get anything. Okay. Now, here is something that I need feedback on. So you can only fit 16 players into a lobby, okay? Only 16. And that's a problem, because when you got a lot of people who want to join, you're always going to have limited capacity. You're always going to have a few trolls. There's nothing you can do about that. You got to kick them out when you see them, right? That's fine. But how do you guys recommend that I operate this moving forward? All right, I really want to know. How do you operate it moving forward? Do you recommend that let's say I play a match against someone? Is that it? Immediately after that match is done, should I kick them from the lobby to make room for a new player? So should I note the name of every single person I play? Because there's a problem with that. Like I said, when you're queued up, the only way I could kick someone from the lobby is to back out of the match. So if I play someone and someone else is queued up next, I have to back out to kick someone out, in which case now it ruined the whole queue system. And someone who's waiting doesn't get their turn. Do you see? Like, it doesn't seem like there's this easy way to do it. I wish that there was a way that you could kick people while you were still queued up for a match, and it doesn't seem like that's possible. So here's the thing. If I end up playing 3 to 4 matches in a row, that's great, but then do I back out and kick those 4 people? Or maybe I should say, we have this agreement. If you play me in a match, then please, By
the way, I've had enough. Okay, goodbye.
No, really. Like, people, it seems like every single thing I possibly say on my streams is negative to people, and I'm tired of it. So if you're just going to be here to sit here and complain every moment that what I do is wrong, you're not on my streams anymore. I'm done with it. There's a difference between constructive criticism or, all right, well, I'm just going to complain about everything. So don't come back. Like, seriously, all I want to do is try to set up a nice community night for my viewers to have a good time, and all I'm getting is a bunch of fucking idiots. Oh, you banned someone. Why'd you ban them? Oh, you don't want to play against Master Rank? Did I say that? No, I didn't, but you're an idiot. So if everyone wants to act like an idiot, you're not going to be here anymore. Really? I've just had enough. There's a difference between constructive feedback and just being a troll, and I've had enough of these fucking people. Okay? Especially people who I don't recognize, who you tell just came here to be fucking be assholes to me today. Seriously, I'm just trying to have a good day. Unreal. These people just want to ruin everything for everyone. I've had enough of it. I really have. I'm stressed out. I've had enough of this shit. The fucking people just come to my streams to be toxic. Well, then you're not going to be here anymore. I'm trying to do what's best and set up a nice stream for people. I go out of my way to do it. There's some problems with it. I'm trying to hash out those problems. The last thing I need is people on my ass about bullshit. Okay? See, here's more. See, just keep going. Go ahead. Keep saying the stupid statement so I can ban you. Please continue. I really want to get rid of every moron here so I can have a good stream today. I've had enough. All right. Anyone else? Or can I continue now? Because really, I don't want to look at my chat and I'm asking for legit feedback to improve and I have to hear toxic shit constantly. I've had enough. Okay. Now, let's try again. If I'm in a lobby and there's 16 players and it's full, should we have unwritten, I guess we can make it a rule that if you play against me, okay, then after you're done playing against me, you leave the lobby to make room for the next person. Is that fair enough? That if you've had a match that you should leave the lobby? I mean, later on down the road, there may be way less people playing, in which case, then if people want to get a second or a third shot in or whatever, that makes sense. But now I don't feel like it makes sense. Right now we got so many people who all want a turn. You know what I'm saying? I completely agree. Big Papa Phil says you can name your streams. One night you can have Casual Friday or Casual Night, and then another night you can have Competition Night, and that way people will know the vibe and know how to bring. 1,000,000% in agreement with you. That's a great idea, and I am going to do that from now on. 1,000,000% yes. Yes, for sure. That's an insanely good idea. That way no one can complain, because that's the thing. Everyone complains about something until a rule is set, and then they have no right to complain anymore, right? So everyone complained that I did a pre-stream. Oh, we hate a pre-stream, just get to gameplay. I was like, well, fuck you. I want to do a pre-stream. Well, we don't care. We're going to still complain. All right, well, now it's not a pre-stream anymore. Now it's a podcast, so now we can talk about shit, and you can stop whining. And then the people that whine have no right and no grounds to whine because just come back after the podcast ends, right? So, if I'm doing a casual community night, come on in, bring your casual players, let's play together, let's learn new characters or whatever, have a chill vibe, and you come in with your fucking master level character, you're out. Because we're not here to do that. We're here to have fun against each other and try to learn and just have a good time. If I say it's competition night, bring your best, we'll have that night. Right? That was not the vibe of Wednesday. And I apologize if people were going in there thinking that it was try-hard night. You would think, since I've never had a try-hard night ever since I played Street Fighter 6, and since I'm actually told you guys a million times I'm not trying to be competitive, people would have got the message. But I guess I have to spell every little possible thing out for people on the internet because some people just are slow. I don't know what else to say. It's pretty weird that people would have that weird vibe about what the stream was going to be. I did not say it was a tournament. I didn't set up a tournament. I don't know why people get that idea. Okay, so, moving forward, thanks to Big Papa Phil's suggestion, that is exactly what we will do. We'll have it so that there is absolutely no misconceptions whatsoever. Anzo Kamaru says, you can set limits, but of course, people won't always follow the rules, so it's going to be luck of the draw. I mean, in life, that's the case, right? You can always have rules, you can have laws, you can have everything, but no one's going to always abide by it. You know that. That's fine, but at least if we have things set up, we have a general understanding of how it works, we have a general understanding of what we're all doing, then we can all be in agreement about what we're doing, right? And then you say, hey, who's in the wrong here? Well, the asshole who didn't follow the rules, everyone else was, right? Fair enough. You can't force it. And the thing is, can you force it? Yeah. Someone goes in there and they're misbehaving or whatever, you kick them out. You get someone in who wants to actually follow the rules and have a good time, right? Which is the whole point of doing a community night, right? Exactly right. I'm Real Feel says, I would assume on a casual night you won't play diamond ranked characters, which would have to fight players near master in some cases for fairness. Correct. Like, for example, if we're doing a casual night, I won't play Blanca. Why would I? I only picked Blanca because there were people in the lobby with diamond rank. So I'm like, oh, geez, I guess I got to start playing Blanca, right? I actually had no intention of playing Blanca, or if I played Blanca, it would have been like 1 or 2 matches the whole night. I very much wanted to play other characters. If you didn't notice, the vast majority of my matches were characters like Ryu and Zangief, trying to learn with Zangief, who I'm still not great with. I feel like I got to get a lot better with him. You know, I'm totally down for that. And then when we have the serious nights, then I'll probably just play with Blanca, or maybe a character who I feel like I'm a little better with. So yeah, absolutely. But I'm glad, again, I'm glad we're having this discussion, right? Because now that we're having the discussion, we can move forward positively and learn and do things better in the future, right? As opposed to everyone sits and bitches on my day off like a bunch of babies on the internet to create drama, saying that, oh, you really shouldn't have yelled at the master level Luke. You mean the guy who literally was the guy who came to the backyard wiffle ball game dressed completely in MLB garb and basically home run the fucking wiffle ball into the woods. So that's who I shouldn't have gotten upset with. I have a right to get upset with whoever I want on my own streams. I really do. Really? No, I do. It's my stream. It's my business. And if I think someone's being stupid, I have the right to call them out for it. Right? So I don't know where people get up. But again, it's because people get so caught up in the drama of shit. Right? Guess who the people were complaining? The same people who were trying to get my phone number off my screen 2 days ago when I was calling the plumber. Those are the people. So why are we talking about it? Who cares what the fuck they say? Instead, how about we have a nice morning where we try to actually set up these events for better in the future, correct? That's what we really should be doing. Not focusing in on the drama of idiots on the internet and then seeing them send in their viewers this morning to derail the fucking stream. Instead, we have a good time together, which is the whole point of my streams, you understand? I did feel like that one thing really did throw off the vibe of Wednesday night. That was the one thing. Everything else I felt went well, except that it was the first time I did it. There were some people trying to join, and sadly, we didn't have the method down on how to do it yet. Now we do, I think. And people didn't understand that after one match, they should quit so that we can continue on and have more people playing, all right? Now we kind of get it, all right? Now we kind of get it. So that's how we're going to do it moving forward. If we do it. Now, we have a serious night. That's different, and I'll tell you that. But, you know, for example, if over the weekend we do another community night, it's going to be a casual night. Everyone relax. Everyone have some fun. Try to play. Try to have a good time. And not try being a freaking try-hard, but also setting it up so that people get one match if they get it against me, right? And see if people can find the lobby. Now we know the way they can find it. We're going to have these things going. Though, like I said, the one bummer about it, it seems like you can't kick someone if you're playing a series of matches. So let's say I sit in one of those matches, I play 4 or 5 in a row. Half the lobby could fill up with trolls, and I can't kick them till I quit out. And that would suck because that kills the queue system. So I don't think there's a way around that right now. I guess they're going to have to, you know, slowly improve the system or whatever. I guess we'll have to find out, right? Okay. So, okay. There we go. So I apologize to those who wanted to play on Wednesday night, didn't get a match. I apologize to those who maybe were trying to play and there was trolling, so idiots were taking up the spots, right? I apologize if you didn't feel the quality of the match was good, because let's be honest, not every match is going to be great. When you're someone who's on the other side of the planet and you're trying to match up with me, and we end up with a 200 millisecond connection, everything's like slow-mo. I mean, there's just going to always be things. I knew that would happen with a community night like this. You're never going to have like the ideal system every single time that you play. It's always going to have an issue with that, right? Nothing can be done. But I'm working on it, right? And it'll get better. That was the first one, the first time. And, you know, moving forward, we're going to absolutely continue with trying to make it better. I liked it. I had fun with it. And by the way, I will say this too. Thanks to those who not only showed up, but also supported, because that was nice. You know, community night is one thing. It's a way to give back, but it's also a regular work stream for me. So the fact that there were people who came and supported that stream, that was really nice of you. And I hope that that obviously would continue in the future. If every time I do a community night it ends up a dead night and there's no support, that's going to be a problem. All right. But I liked it. You know, people were actually like, wow, this is actually working out well. Look, variety of matches. Phil's enjoying playing with the fans. He's taking losses and he's okay with it, except for the bullshit match, which we've already addressed. You know, yeah, that's what it's all about. Because that's the funny part, too. They only focus on the one match against the master level player. They don't focus on the fact that I lost a lot, because I was picking a lot of characters I'm not good with, but I was okay with it. I'm okay with losing as long as we're having a good time and someone's learning. That's what it's all about. Remember, I was playing against a Cammy, and I kept giving advice like, stop jumping. You got to stop jumping. You jump too much, and every time you jump, I'm anti-airing you. It's a bad part of your game. I would love to add advice and things like that when I can. That's the point of a community night. You get it? Okay. I hope everyone gets it. Okay. So all that being said, there will be another one probably this week. I just don't know when yet. You know, it could be Sunday, it could be Monday. It could be one of these nights coming up. But I think we'll talk about it. I don't know when you guys think would be the best night for it. I'd like to try it again, take another stab at it. And hopefully it's a good time. All right? So thanks to those who attended, to those who supported. And let's talk more about this, you know, in the next couple of days as we set up the next one. Okay? Cool. 672 did a super chat. Says, I've been waiting this whole time to play you. Are you telling me now I can't try hard or play with my main character? Where's the sense of competition? Okay, I think we already discussed this. If we're having a casual night, where the whole idea is that people are going in there and just trying to have a casual good time, then we'll do that. If we're going to have a night, as we call it, competition night, the night when everyone come in with your best, right? Everyone throw me your diamond ranks, your master ranks. Give me your absolute best that you have to throw against me, and I'll play with Blanca all night. I'd be down for that. It's kind of like Phil versus the world. Phil faces all challengers. That's very different than like community fun night. You see, it is. It's a very different mentality. And now that we've established that, and again, thanks to Big Papa Phil who gave that idea. I'm going to give credit where credit is due. That was perfect. When he said it, it was like perfect time. I was like, that's exactly how we should do this moving forward. So there you go. So you want to challenge me with your absolute top of the tip best, all right? Do so on those nights. Otherwise, it's going to be more of a laid-back atmosphere. And, you know, I'm probably just going to be playing with a variety of characters. And, yeah, if you come at me with your master-level dude, and I'm picking my, you know, my gold or one-star platinum character I've used once, it's probably not going to be a very fun time. So, as I knew, bullshit tips here, which I knew was coming, so I'm ignoring those. Yep. All right. Here we go. I shouted out all non-bullshit. Okay. Jade, what's going on? How are you, Jade? And I want to apologize. Jade was one of the people who really wanted to play on Wednesday night, and we couldn't figure out how to get him into the lobby. So now we know. When I do it again, you're going to search for DSP Gaming first. You should find the lobby, then enter the code, and that's how you get in. The problem was no one knew how it worked, so people were searching by code and stuff, and it wasn't coming up. Hopefully we got this fixed. Cool. Thank you very much for listening. Thanks for those. First of all, you saw the excessive amount of trolls we had today, right? And thanks for allowing me to take care of them. I was not angry at most people here, but as you saw, there was a concerted group of idiots who came here this morning to try to piss me off, and a lot of them are gone now, which is good. Thanks to those who gave me ideas, because again, when I do something new, all right, on my streams, it really is us growing together. And when I did the community night on Wednesday night, I knew that we were going to have to improve it. Immediately, I saw there were shortcomings. People were trying to join. They couldn't join. People were getting spots taken up by trolls. I couldn't figure out, should I stay in a room? Should I get out of the room? Should it be an understanding that you quit after one match? Should it be a mentality of more casual play? Should it be a try-hard mentality? I didn't know what I was doing, right? So admittedly, you're always going to have that first time you do something, there's going to be problems, there's going to be messes, and I apologize, obviously, for anyone who's maybe upset by how it went on Wednesday. In general, it seems like most people liked it. Of course, idiots made drama for a whole day when I was off because they're morons and no one gives two fucks about what they say. But in general, I'm just happy I did it, all right? I want to do it again. I don't know if it's going to be Sunday or Monday night. We'll figure that out. But when we do it again, I think we'll have a little bit of the bugs worked out, a little bit better this time, right? And that's the thing. It's just going to improve over time. Maybe we'll alternate. One stream, it's all about being casual, being silly, trying new characters. And the next stream, oh, we're more serious. Everyone picks the better characters, and we try to beat each other's butts, right? And we'll see. I can see that, all right? Well, I think what we'll do, when we do the serious nights, we'll call it DSP versus the world, right? Where it's everyone tries to fight me their absolute hardest. Take all your your best characters and throw them against me, and we'll see how I do, right? I'd be down for that. Okay. All right, cool.
Tipping me helps me more than anything.